2, 3. Nithyanandam, welcome back to today's session of the Nithyananda Yoga. So now let us start with the Sadguru Vandanam. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadrisham Tadvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Now let us chant the Shiva Mula mantra 11 times. Please chant the mantra internally, and for you to follow up along, we'll be chanting out loud. And this is to invoke Paramashiva inside of us. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. 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 Now let us enter into the ritualistic cleansing. Please take your Panchapatram, the traditional cup and water, and after each mantra, please drink the water from the base of your palm. So place your palm, your fingers into the Gokar Mudra and slightly cup your palm. So bending your index finger. Om Atma Tadvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Shiva Tadvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Atma Tadvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Vidya Tadvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Shiva Tadvam Shodhayami Swadha. Now wash your hands with the base of your thumb twice at the end of the mantra. Om Hridayaya Namaha. Wash your hands. Now with your index finger, middle finger and the ring finger, touch your upper lip and your lower lip. Wash your hands. And now with your index finger and your thumb, touch your right nostril, your left nostril, and with your thumb and your ring finger, touch your right eye and your left eye, and your left ear, right ear and your left ear. Wash your hands. And now with your little finger and your thumb together, touch your navel, your right chest and your left chest, and with all your fingers together, touch your crown of your head, your right shoulder and your left shoulder and your heart chakra. Now let us enter into the Sankalpa mantra. During the Sankalpa mantra, whatever that you want to manifest in your life, visualize that it has already happened, and holding on to this visualization, chant the Sankalpa mantra, the conscious resolution. So place your right palm on top of your left palm and place them on your right thigh. Om Mamopatha Samasta Dutaksha Shri Bhagavad Shri Nithyananda Paramashvam Prityartham Shri Nithyanande Shri Paramashikti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham Shri Sarvadeva Devi Sarupa Bhagavad Shri Nithyananda Paramashvam Kripakatakshena Purana Arogya Yukta Dhritakatra Gokika Sharira Siddhyartham Paramashiva Shakti Avishkaranartham Sakutumbasya Jnana Vairagya Jivang Mukti Praptyartham Nithyananda Yoga Bhasham Karishye. Now wash your hands. Om Apaprishyam. And now we are ready to enter into the warm-up and then into the sequence of the Nithyananda Yoga. And before we begin, just a quick reminder that today's yoga practice is for general wellness and education only. Please listen to your body and practice within your own limits. And if you have any kind of injuries, any medical conditions, or if you are pregnant, please consult your healthcare professional before practicing. Please take the advice of your doctor. And if at any point of time you are feeling dizziness, pain, or discomfort, please stop and take rest. So now let us enter into the warm-ups.
Nithyananda, welcome everyone. Good morning. Before we enter into the yoga asanas today, we will stretch out all parts of our body. We'll work our ways from our feet all the way to our head. So let us all stand on our mats. And we're going to first work on rotating our ankles. Please just put your hands on your hips and rotate your right ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You switch the feet, and if you need help, like to hold the wall, there's not really a balancing asana. If you need to sit in a chair even, you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to open up our knees by just placing our hands on the knees and making big circles with the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. I can't hear you. Okay, so let us continue with opening up our hips. Now place your hands on your hips and make big rotation circles with your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Other direction. Sorry. Now let us work out our shoulders. We're going to first do some shoulder rolls to the back and to the front, just with your shoulders only. Isolate the shoulders. Hold your core. Don't let it come out. Just go to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now place your hands on your shoulders and make big circles with your elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Now we'll just swing our arms up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now swing them to the right, left, right, left, right, left. 7, 8. Good. Now we'll open up our wrists. In Nithyananda Yoga, we use all the parts of the body, including balancing on our wrists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now just pull back your fingers, they're facing up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Face them down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Face them down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now we're going to move our head from the right to the left, up and down. So just follow along. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Now down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now make big circular rotations, not big, just slow with your neck going toward the right. 1 and 2. You should be slow. Take it easy on your neck, but get a good stretch in your neck, your upper shoulders. Okay, other direction. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to spread our legs wider, and we're going to actually now stretch out our legs. So first just roll down and try to have your hands touch the ground if you can. And if that's easy for you, try to get your elbows to touch the ground as well. You want to bend as much as possible, but from the back. And if you're not able to touch the ground with your hands or your elbows, just you can swing a little bit. The gravity itself will pull you down further. Put your hands on your elbows. Cross your hands and grab the other elbows. Yes, and just swing there. Let the gravity pull you down. You'll feel you actually can go further. Now let's go to the right leg. And just hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now walk yourself over to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now just come back to the center and swing again. Now reach behind, keep reaching behind you as far as you can, and feel the nice stretch in the back of your legs, and hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Good. Now slightly bend your knees and roll up. And come back to a standing position as we now enter into the next part of Nithyananda Yoga, which is the skeleton dance. So just like the name, we are going to visualize that we are, each one is a skeleton no flesh, no skin. And you can close your eyes and for getting the visualization, and hold the visualization as you do the movement. The movement should be very rapid and moving all parts of your body. And the main thing is hold the visualization that you're a skeleton. As you move your arms, your skeleton arms. As you move your legs, your skeleton legs. And don't stop. We'll be playing some music so that you can move around with it, but it's not really any choreographed dancing, and you'll see that it's very random, but in the sense, you're not doing any specific way to move, just move all parts of your body. So don't forget, your head is your neck, or your waist, you can jump around. A great way to wake up in the morning, take out all the non-integrity. See, the bone structure is directly linked to the integrity of our life. So now we're going to shake out all the non-integrity and build the integrity by holding the visualization. Keep going.
Panduranga Jaya Vittale, Nithyananda Nitya Vittale, 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 Nandishwara He Nithyananda, Nandamaja He Nithyananda, Nagavarana Nithyananda, Nagaswarupa Nithyananda, Nandishwara He Nithyananda, Nagamaja He Nithyananda, Nagavarana Nithyananda, Nagaswarupa Nithyananda, Panduranga Jaya Vittale, Nithyananda Nitya Vittale, Panduranga Jaya Vittale, Nithyananda Nitya Vittale, Panduranga Jaya Vittale, Nithyananda Nitya Vittale, Panduranga Jaya Vittale.
Catching your breath. Okay, now we're ready to enter into the yoga practice. Now let's all go in a seated position.
So today will be... Yes. Nithyananda, so now we are all warm up to enter into the sequence of the Nithyananda Yoga, and as you may all know now that the Nithyananda Yoga consists of 3 series. One is the Prathama Vinyasa Krama, which is the sequence of the 108 asanas, and the Nithya Vinyasa Krama, which is the sequence of 308 asanas, and finally the sequence of Tritiya Vinyasa Krama, which is the sequence of 508 asanas. So yesterday we completed the 508 asanas, and today we are going to restart with the Prathama Vinyasa Krama, the sequence of 108 asanas. And some of you may be aware, as you may know, that most people, they believe that Patanjali basically brought about yoga, is the father of yoga, but little do we know that yoga is directly from Paramashiva. More than 60,000 years ago, before Patanjali, Paramashiva gifted yoga to the world, and that is the Shashtanga yoga, consisting of 12 components. And in modern times, Swamiji, the incarnation, the 1008 incarnation of Paramashiva, has revived the most authentic original yoga and gifted it to the entire world. And that is what is Nithyananda yoga, consisting of all the 12 components of yoga gifted directly by Paramashiva. And Swamiji has actually revealed that there are 3 truths about yoga. And the first truth is that, of course, yoga is from Paramashiva directly. And the second truth is that yoga is from Hinduism. It is from Sanatan Hindu Dharma. Yoga is not just a set of physical postures. It is not just meant, for physical wellness. The ultimate goal of yoga is enlightenment. It is directly union with Paramashiva, aligning our body, mind, and consciousness with the cosmos and achieving enlightenment, manifesting our ultimate. And the third truth is yoga is the science of radiating enlightenment. So as you may be aware that yoga consists of several components, more specifically 12 components. Of course, the asanas, the pranayama, the mudra. Of course, the pranayama is a set of the breathing techniques, the way we breathe in air, and not just breathing in the air, but also utilizing the prana, the life force in the air, and circulating it through our entire body. And third, it consists of mudra. Mudra are a set of ways of positioning our fingers, even our tongue, in a certain way that the prana from the life force gets locked into our system instead of getting dissipated into the external world. And yoga also consists of the bandha. Bandha is physically locking certain muscles inside of the body, again locking the prana in our body, preventing the prana from getting wasted, from getting dissipated. And the other components of the Nithyananda yoga consist of karana, which is a set of movements consisting of our feet, our hips, our hands, and even the fingers. So Paramashiva gifted 108 karanas in the Natya Shastra, and yoga consists of the karanas as well. And visualization of course is another component of the Nithyananda yoga, whereas at the beginning of the yoga we've visualized how we have manifested whatever we want to manifest, it have already happened in our life. So the way we are positioning our body, the way the mantras that we are chanting, the breathing techniques, the mudras, everything together has the power to manifest what we want in our life. And along with that, when we hold the correct visualization, that actually manifests. And we also have japa, chanting, the mantras that we are going to be chanted for each set of asanas. And chanting the mantras as well for each asana that Paramashiva has gifted is also one component. And of course, weight. Some of you may think that weightlifting is very recent, but actually long before the rise of the modern day bodybuilding methods, in the Hindu civilization, weights were applied to the body as a method of raising the kundalini and expanding our consciousness. We also have mandalas, which are the representation of the cosmos. We have the abharana, the jewelry that we wear, especially the Rudraksha jewelry. And of course also finally we have the Oshada, which is the sacred alchemy science from the ancient Siddha tradition. So this consists of sacred herbs, prana, and which is the cosmic life energy, and most importantly the Shakti Pada, the entanglement of Paramashiva as the incarnation of Swamiji Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. So with this context, now let us enter into the Nithyananda Yoga, and we are going to be starting with the first asana. The first asana is Sukhasana. So in Sukhasana, you are just going to be sitting comfortably, cross-legged, and with your head, neck and spine in a straight line, and place your fingers into the Bindu Mudra, touching your thumb and your index finger, and place your hands on your knees. And in this asana, you are going to be engaging, performing the Samana Kumbhaka, where you will breathe in deeply and you will visualize the fire raising from your Muladhara chakra, from the base of your spine, going towards your stomach, and engage the Mahamudra Bandha here, all the three bandhas. Lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha and suck your stomach in and up as you're breathing out in the Uddiyana Bandha. And finally, lock your chin to your chest. So all of these three makes up the Mahamudra Bandha. The japa here is Soham. So you will chant Soham internally without moving your lips, and visualize Lord Shiva in your inner space.
Sukhasana. Tatsukhasanamityuktam ashaktaschamacharet asanam vijitam yena jitam tena jagatrayam.
Relax. And now the next asana is Parvatasana. So in Parvatasana, come to Padmasana, cross your legs and place the legs on top of the opposite thigh, and raise your palms together above your head. Touch your palms in the Anjali Mudra. Keep your elbows straight. And again here you are going to be engaging all the three bandhas. Lock in your perineum, suck your stomach in and up as you're breathing out, and lock your chin to your chest. Continue to perform this Samana Kumbhaka. Breathe in, and as you're breathing in, visualize the fire going up from your Muladhara chakra to your stomach, and continue to chant Soham internally. Visualize yourself as Mount Kailash.
Parvatasana rupi syat shatchakradi vilopanam.
Good. Relax. And now the next asana is Halipavasana. So in Halipavasana, you are going to extend your feet in front of you and bring your soles together. Touch your soles and hold your hands behind you. Okay? Hold your hands behind you and slowly come down and touch your forehead on the ground behind your heels. Okay? So this is Halipavasana. Here continue to engage the Mahamudra Bandha, all the three bandhas. Lock in your perineum, suck your stomach in and up as you're breathing out, and lock your chin to your chest. Perform the Samana Kumbhaka. Breathe in deeply and visualize fire from your Muladhara chakra going towards your stomach. Continue to chant Soham and visualize Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, and gaze at the tip of your nose, as well as gaze powerfully inwards.
Halipavasana. Purva vidyahu me jano obe pagatali samputano pishtupachedo kalyavo dachinakaraso vamagahavo pishti hateryam ki dhejoi amsu sahiti bhume dare soi punilalate bhuparitane edyam lagata mahiyane.
Good. Relax. Now let us enter into Nagi Pavasana. So keep the soles of your feet together, remain in the same position, and bring your forehead to the ground, behind the heels. And now you are going to be stretching your hands in front of you. Stretch your hands in front of you and cup your palms, making a hollow. Cup your palms and place your palms on the ground. Again here, engage all the three bandhas, lock in your perineum, breathe out and suck your stomach in and up, and bring your chin to your chest. Continue with the Samana Kumbhaka. Visualize the fire from your Muladhara going to your stomach and chant Soham internally. Gaze at the tip of your nose as well as gaze inwards and visualize yourself as a snake. Nagi Pavasana.
Nagi Pavasana. Purabhavidi Pariyagane Nicho Hoyi Kahuni Falaso Syo Lagoi Hata Agane Darti Lagave Pasarido Hata Ki Anjuli Kare Bhuyadi Pari Lagave Drishtinasa Agra Asana Kogana Sarira Bita Jai.
Good. Relax. Now let us enter into Kokilasana. So in Kokilasana, you are going to hold on to your big toes with the index finger and the middle finger, that is the Prana Mudra. So hold on to your big toes and stretch your legs straight and out, and then bring your feet on your thigh, opposite thigh. Okay. Now you are going to lean forward and down and place your elbows on the ground. Yes. Continue to engage all the three bandhas here. Lock in your perineum, suck your stomach in and up, and lock your chin to your chest. And continue to engage to perform the Samana Kumbhaka. Breathe in deeply, and as you're breathing in, visualize the fire going from your Muladhara to your stomach and chant Soham. Internally, visualize yourself as a bird and gaze forward.
Atanyadasanam Vakshe Yena Siddho Bhave Naraha Akasmad Vayu Sancharam Kokilasyananena Cha Urdharve Hastadvayam Kritva Thadagre Padayo Sudihi Vidrangushtadvayam Nata Shanay Shanay Prakarayet.
Good. Relax. Now let us enter into Neti Asana. So in Neti Asana, you are going to be placing one ankle on top of the opposite knee, and you are going to be holding on to the elbows and rotate your hands in slowly. Continue to engage all the three bandhas in the Mahamudra Bandha. Lock in your perineum, suck your stomach in and up, and lock your chin to your chest. Engage the Samana Kumbhaka, where you are going to be breathing in deeply and visualize the fire going from your stomach from your Muladhara chakra to your stomach. Continue to chant Soham and visualize Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashiva. Gaze at the tip of your nose as well as gaze internally.
Nithyananda Goda Bama Padaki Asani Mahili Soye Dachicharan Ko Varilota Parigulpa Samoye Vama Padako Mahilo Baharo Gulpujana Tapari Goda Dachiki Asa Barilitana.
Good. Relax. Yes, now let us enter into the next asana, which is Gajasana. So in Gajasana, you are going to be coming onto your feet place your hands on the ground and you are going to be lifting. You are going to be lifting your hips up. Okay? So, in Gajasana, in this asana, you are going to be now lowering your head and then your chest. So, basically scooping your body forward and down. So, you are going to be repeating this again and again. Yes. Here you will continue to perform the Samana Kumbhaka, where you will breathe in deeply and visualize the fire going from your Mooladhara to your stomach. Here we are going to be engaging two bandhas. One, we are going to engage the Moola Bandha, lock in your perineum, and we are going to be engaging the Udhyana Bandha. So, suck your stomach in and up while you are breathing out. Continue to chant Soham internally and visualize yourself as an elephant and gaze internally. So, let us all enter into this asana.
Gajasana. Nubjam padagre bhumo kritva lambi bhuyamastagre nidaya nitambam urdhvamurtamaya nabilaksham bhumo nasika maniya hastatala pariyantam nayet ittam punah punah kuryat gajasanam bhavati.
Good. Relax. And now from Gajasana, we are going to be entering into Rikshasana. So again, come onto your feet and press your hands firmly on the ground and raise your hips. Now here you are going to be alternating pressing the heels of one foot on the ground while lifting the other heel up. So you will do this again and again repeatedly. Continue with the Samana Kumbhaka. Breathe in deeply, visualize the fire from your Mooladhara to your stomach and engage the Moola Bandha, lock in your perineum and suck your stomach in and up. Continue to chant Soham internally. Here you will visualize yourself as a bear and look inwards.
Rikshasana. Ekaikam padama kuncha gajasanam kuryat rikshasanam bhavati.
Good. Relax. Now the next asana we are entering into is Vaishyasana. So in Vaishyasana, come to a standing position and stand on the tip of your nose. Place your hands in front of you. Stand on the tip of your toes and place your hands in front of your heart chakra and continue with the Samana Kumbhaka here. Lock your perineum and suck your stomach in and up. Continue to chant Soham internally and visualize Swamiji and gaze forward in Vaishyasana.
Vaishyasana. Keshena pada yugalam tadvate tishti tadomukaha ata vaishyavakshe yatkritya satyavan bhavet.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into the next asana, which is, we are going to enter into the Karana, which is the Urva Janu Karana. So here you are going to be placing, keep your heels together, 3 fingers apart, and bend your knees, toes pointing outwards, and bring the left hand in front of you. And you are going to be bringing the right foot behind the other one and place both the hands in front of you, and with the right hand you are going to extend the right hand and bring it back in front of you and continue this movement. And finally, place your right hand on top of your nose. Yes, relax. Now let us enter into the next asana, which is Bala Lingasana. So in Bala Lingasana, you are going to come to a standing position. Yes, Nithyananda, I apologize, I skipped the Karana. So the Urdhva Janu Karana, where you're going to be bringing your heels together and bend your knees slightly. Bring both your hands behind your back, resting on your lower back. And you're going to be raising your right leg up and together with your hands. So you will do this on the opposite side as well. So this is the Urdhva Janu Karana. So let's do this repeatedly. Keep your body firm and stable. Yes. Okay, relax. So now, let us enter into the next asana, which is Bala Lingasana. So in Bala Lingasana, come to a standing position and raise one leg up. So you can raise the right leg up and interlace your fingers and hold on to your raised leg and press the leg close to your body. Okay? So in this asana, you are going to continue with the Samana Kumbhaka. Engage all the three bandhas here in the Mahamudra Bandha. Lock in your perineum, suck your stomach in and up, and lock your chin to your chest and continue to chant. Here you will chant Soham internally and visualize yourself caressing a baby. Okay?
Palalingasana. Ekam janurisya statavyam balalinganam bhavati.
Good, relax. And now let us enter into the next asana. The next asana is Pada Pidanasana. So stay in a standing position and now bring your right leg behind you. So hold on to your heels and bring it behind you. Keep your knees together and continue with the Samana Kumbhaka here. Engage all the three bandhas in the Mahamudra Bandha. Lock your perineum, suck your stomach in and up, and lock your chin to your chest. Chant Soham internally and visualize Swamiji in your inner space and gaze internally.
स्थित्वैकस्मिन् पादतले कराभ्यां वेष्टयेत्तनं पृष्ठे संस्थाप्य यत्नेन पादपीडनमासनम्.
Good, relax. And now the next asana is Natarajasana. So in Natarajasana, you are going to bring your leg. So bring your right leg behind you and extending and bending forward, and the left, with the left hand, you're going to place your left hand in the Bindu Mudra, so your thumb and your index together. Okay, so we'll show you how to do this asana. So in this asana, you are going to be continuing to perform the Samana Kumbhaka, where you are going to be breathing in deeply and visualize the fire from your stomach, from your Muladhara going towards the stomach, and engage the Mula Bandha here, lock in your perineum, continue to chant Soham internally and visualize yourself as Lord Nataraja. So let us enter into this asana.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Yes, relax. Now the next asana we are entering into is Bala Lingasana on the other side. So now you are going to be raising your left leg, interlace your fingers around your raised knee and bring it close to your chest. Continue to engage the Samana Kumbhaka here. Engage all the three bandhas. Lock in your perineum, suck your stomach in and up and lock your chin to your chest. Chant Soham internally. Visualize yourself caressing a baby and gaze forward.
एकं जानुरस्यालिङ्ग्य स्थातव्यं बाललिङ्गनं भवति.
Good, relax. And now the next asana is Pada Pidanasana on the other side. So you are going to now bring your left leg behind you, close to your buttocks, and hold on to your leg. Continue in the Samana Kumbhaka, continue to engage the Samana Kumbhaka and engage all the three bandhas in the Mahamudra Bandha. Chant Soham internally and visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Gaze forward as well as gaze inwards.
स्थित्वैकस्मिन् पादतले कराभ्यां वेष्टयेतनं पृष्ठे संस्थाप्य यत्नेन पादपीडनमासनम्.
Good, relax. And now the next asana is Nattarajasana on the other side. So now again we are going to be bringing the left foot behind us and bend forward and place your right hand in the Bindu Mudra, your thumb and your index finger touching, and bend your body forward. And in this asana, continue with the Samana Kumbhaka, where you are going to be breathing in deeply and visualize the fire going from your Muladhara to the stomach. Engage the Mula Bandha here, lock in your perineum, chant Soham internally and visualize yourself as Lord Nataraja.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Yes, slowly relax. And now the next asana we are entering in, we are going to into the Ardha Rechika Karana. So now in this in the Ardha Rechita Karana, again bend your knees and make sure your heels are together but 3 fingers apart and your toes pointing outwards. Now bring the right leg behind your left leg. Place both the hands in front of you. And now slowly with the right hand perform like a wave motion gracefully. And finally place the right hand on top of your nose. Relax. Yes. So now we are going to be entering again into the skeleton dance. The skeleton dance is number 16 in the sequence, and so let us now enter into the skeleton dance again. So remember, in the skeleton dance, you are going to be visualizing yourself as a pure skeleton. You don't have any bones, you don't have any flesh, no blood, no organs, you don't have any ligaments, nothing. You're just pure bones. So with holding on to this visualization of just being pure bones, only bones, you're going to be shaking your body intensely. And throughout the skeleton dance, make sure that you're maintaining the same intensity of your body. Do not reduce the intensity while you are shaking your body, moving your body. And there's no proper way of doing it. There's no choreography. Just shake your body, shake every part of your body in whichever way you want. The purpose is to just shake all the non-integrity from your body. Okay? So now let us enter into the skeleton dance.
Nithyananda Nitya Vittale, Panduranga Jaya Vittale, Nithyananda Nitya Vittale, Panduranga Jaya Vittale.
Shake your body intensely. You can jump.
Megharupa Nithyananda, Manasa Chora Nithyananda, Vrinda Vihara Nithyananda, Megharupa Nithyananda, Megharupa Nithyananda, Manasa Chora Nithyananda, Vrinda Vihara
Relax.
Nithyananda,
Take a few moments to catch your breath.
Nithyananda.
Good. Now let us enter into the Katichina Karana. So in this Karana, you are going to be placing your heels together, 3 fingers apart, toes pointing outwards, and bend your knees slightly. Raise your hands above you. Cross the hands above you. And you are going to be twisting your body onto one side and extending your hands, and bring your hands back up and do the same on the other side. This is the Katichina Karana. Okay? So your hands will remain horizontal when you're extending it. Make sure they remain straight. Good. Relax. And now let us enter into the next asana, which is Tadasana. So in Tadasana, you will simply be standing tall on the tip of your toes, and you're going to be raising your hands up above you, keeping your hands straight. And continue to engage the Samana Kumbhaka here. Breathe in deeply and visualize the fire going from your Muladhara chakra, from the base of your spine to your stomach, and engage all the 3 bandhas. Lock in your perineum, suck your stomach in and up, and lock your chin to your chest. Here we have a new mantra, which is Shivoham. So internally chant Shivoham and visualize yourself as a palm tree. Gaze internally.
Mahamudra Bhadrakono Tadasana Vibedakan Vinotanam Sada Kuryat Adarvatni Patipriya.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into the next asana, which is Uttanasana. So in Uttanasana, from a standing position, you are going to be leaning forward and bending down and touching the palm. Touch the palm to the ground. Okay, this is the asana. And try to keep your legs straight while doing this asana. Continue to engage the Samana Kumbhaka here and engage all the 3 bandhas. Lock in your perineum, suck your stomach in and up, and lock your chin to your chest and visualize Swamiji in your inner space here and gaze internally.
Mahamudra Bhadrakono Tadasana Vibedakan Vinottanam Sada Kuryadantarvatni Patipriya.
Good. Relax. Slowly come up. And now the next asana is Tarakshasana. So in Tarakshasana, you're going to be coming to a plank position. Okay. So your hands flat on your ground and the feet, tip of the feet touching the ground, your body straight, and you're going to be looking side to side. And continue to perform the Samana Kumbhaka here. Here we'll be engaging the Mula Bandha, locking your perineum, and we'll also be engaging the Jalandhara Bandha, where we will be locking our chin to the chest. And continue to chant Shivoham in your inner space. Visualize Swamiji and gaze internally.
Gajasana Vastitva Mastakam Varam Varam Dakshina Kukshim Savya Kukshim Naivet Tarakshasanam Bhavati.
Good. Relax. Now let us enter into the next asana. Asana number 20, which is Bhujangasana. So in Bhujangasana, you're going to be lowering your entire body down onto your stomach. And here you're going to be keeping your toes flat on the ground. And now keep your hands next to your chest. Okay? And raise your head up using the strength of your lower back. And yes, and in this asana, continue to engage the Samana Kumbhaka and lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Continue to chant Shivoham internally and visualize yourself as a cobra. And the important part in this asana is that you will also be opening your mouth wide and then inhale through the hollow of your throat.
Angushthanaviparyantam madhobhumo vininyaset karabhyan chaddharam dhritva urdhashishapanivahi deha nirvardate nityam sarvaroga vinashanam jagarti bhujagi devi bhujangasana sadhanat.
Good. Relax. Now let us enter into the next asana, which is Shashasana. So in Shashasana, come again to a plank position, and we are going to be alternatingly bringing one leg to the chest. Okay? So here we are going to be performing a new pranayama, which is the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Breathe in normally here and breathe in deeply. And hold on to your breath as comfortably as you can, and then breathe out. Engage the Mula Bandha here, lock in your perineum, chant Shivoham internally, and visualize Swamiji in your inner space and gaze internally.
Shashasana. Gajasana samsito janugvayama puncha varam varam kartavyam shashasanam bhavati.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into Rathasana. So in Rathasana, again come to a plank position, and this time you are going to be jumping one foot at a time in front of you. Okay? So like this. So while you are performing this asana, You're going to continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka here. Breathe in deeply and hold on to your breath comfortably, and then breathe out through your nose. Lock your perineum in the Mula Bandha and chant Shivoham internally. Visualize yourself as a chariot.
रथासना गजासन संस्थितो एकैकं पादमाकुञ्च भ्रामरीत्या कर्तव्यं रथासनं भवति.
Good. And now the next asana is Virabhadrasana. So bring one leg in front of you. You can bring the right leg in front of you. Now raise up and your right leg at a 45-degree angle, the toes pointing forward, and the left leg, the toes at a 45-degree angle. Okay. Now raise both hands up straight, your palms facing each other. Continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka here. Here you are going to be engaging the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum, and the Udhyana Bandha. Suck your stomach in and up while breathing out. Continue to chant Shivoham in your inner space and visualize yourself as Lord Virabhadra. Gaze at your third eye as well as gaze internally.
वासिष्ठमतकौण्डिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमतोत्थानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम् उत्थानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Good. Relax. And now the next asana, asana number 24, is Virabhadrasana on the other side. So this time you're going to be bringing your left leg forward, toes pointing forward, and the right leg behind you, and your left leg bent at a 45-degree angle. Raise both the hands up, palms facing each other, hands straight, and continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka and lock in your perineum and suck your stomach in and up. Visualize yourself as Lord Virabhadra and gaze at your third eye.
वासिष्ठमतकौण्डिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमतोत्थानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम् उत्थानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into the next asana, which is Vrikshasana. So in Vrikshasana, we are going to be standing tall and bringing one foot to the perineum. Okay? And then you are going to be, so you can bring the right leg to the perineum and hands placed in the Anjali Mudra in front of your heart chakra, and then raising your hands above you. So in this asana, continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka here, and here you will lock in your perineum, suck your stomach in and up, chant Shivoham internally, and visualize yourself as a tree and gaze forward.
वामोरुमूलदेशे च यां यं पादं निधायतु तिष्ठेतु वृक्षवद्भूमो वृक्षासनमिदं विदुः.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into Garudasana. So remaining in the same position, now what you're going to do is you're going to be bringing the right leg on your thigh and the hands in the Anjali Mudra in front of you. Here continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka, lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha and chant Shivoham internally. Visualize yourself as Lord Garuda here. Gaze forward.
गरुडासनमावक्षे येन ध्यानं स्थिरं भुवि सर्वदोषाविनिर्मुक्तं भवतीह महाबली. एकपादमुरोद्बद्ध्वा एकपादेन दण्डवत् जङ्घापादासन्धिदेशे जानव्यग्रं व्यवस्थितम्. एतदासनमाकृत्य पृष्ठे संहारमुद्रया आराध्रयोगनाथं च सदा सर्वेश्वरस्य च.
Good. Relax. Now let us enter into the next asana, which is Vrikshasana, repeated on the other side. So this time you're going to be bringing your left leg to your perineum, your hands in the Anjali Mudra in front of your heart chakra, then raise them above your head. Continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka here and lock your perineum in the Mula Bandha, suck your stomach in and up in the Uddiyana Bandha. Chant Shivoham internally and visualize yourself as a tree. Gaze forward.
वामोर्मूलदेशे च यां यं पादं निधायतु तिष्ठेतु वृक्षवद्भूमो वृक्षासनविदं विदुः.
Good. Relax. And now the next asana is Garudasana on the other side. So from Vrikshasana, you're going to be placing the left leg onto your right thigh and your hands in front of you in the Anjali Mudra. Continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Lock your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Chant Shivoham internally and visualize yourself as Lord Garuda. Gaze forward.
गरुडासनमावक्षे येन ध्यानं स्थिरं भुवि सर्वदोषाविनिर्मुक्तो भवति ह महाबली. एकपादेन दण्डवत् एकपादमुरोद्बद्ध्वा एकपादेन दण्डवत् जङ्घापादासन्धिदेशे जाह्नव्यग्रं व्यवस्थितम्. एतदासनमाकृत्य पृष्ठे संहारमुद्रया आराध्य योगनाथं च सदा सर्वेश्वरस्य च.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into the next asana, which is Trikonasana. So in Trikonasana, you are going to be standing tall and stepping one leg far back, keeping your toes pointing forward. Okay. And now you are going to be extending your arms and then bend one arm down and touching the ground. Make sure that the palm is on the inside of the foot, and you're going to gaze up towards the sky as well as gaze internally. Here continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka and engage the Mula Bandha. Chant Shivoham in your inner space and visualize yourself as a triangle. Make sure that both your legs are straight.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Good. Relax. And now we are going to be performing Trikonasana on the other side. So bend, touch the other palm to the ground. Keep both the legs straight. Gaze towards the sky as well as gaze internally. And continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Chant Shivoham internally and visualize yourself as a triangle.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Good. Relax. And now Nithyanandam, yes. Now we are going to be entering into the Nikutaka Karana. So come to a standing position and bring your heels together, 3 fingers apart and toes pointing outwards. Bend your knees. Now place your palms on top of each other. So start by placing your right palm on top of your left palm without touching. Now raise your right heels up, okay? And now you're going to be switching the position of your palm. So bring your right palm at the bottom and simultaneously bring down your right heel. So you will continue this movement, alternatingly raising the opposite heels up and moving the palms up and down. Okay? So when your right palm is up, the right heel will be raising up. This is the Nikutaka Karana. And notice that the other parts of your body are not moving. It is only your legs and your hands that are moving. Okay? Okay, you can relax. Now let us enter into the next asana. 1, 2, 3. Nithyanandam, we apologize for the technical glitch, and now we'll be continuing with the sequence of the Prathama Vinyasa Krama. So the next asana is asana number 31, which is Angushtasana. So in Angushtasana, you are going to be lowering onto the tips of your toes. So your toes touching the ground, and sit on your perineum. Keep your back straight and bring your hands in the Anjali Mudra in front of your heart chakra. Here we are having a new Kumbhaka, which is the Brahmari Kumbhaka. So you are going to be breathing in through your nose, and as you are breathing in, you are going to be producing the sound like a male bee. And then you will exhale out, and while exhaling out, you will produce the sound like a female bee. And the bandha here is the Mula bandha, where you will be locking your perineum. We have a new japa here, which is Sada Shivoham. So chant Sada Shivoham internally without moving your lips. And visualize Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, in your inner space, and gaze forward.
Angushtasana, Kabundasana Gorakshasana Mevacha, Angushtamushtikam Nyeyam Brahma Prasaditam Tata.
Good. Relax. And now the next asana we are entering into is Sorasana. So remaining in the same position, now you are going to be extending one leg forward. So you can start by extending the right foot forward, okay, and place the tip of your the tip of your fingers on the mat. So make sure that your palm is facing forward here, and your heels of your right leg, make sure they are the toes are pointing upwards. Continue with the Brahmari Kumbhaka. Breathe in, producing the sound of a male bee, and breathe out, producing the sound of a female bee. Lock your perineum in the Mula bandha. Continue to chant Sada Shivoham internally, and visualize Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, and gaze forward.
Saurasana. Prasaryekam padatalam samstapya tvekapadakam.
Good. Relax. And now the next asana is Vidhunanasana. So in Vidhunanasana, you are going to be maintaining the same position. The only difference is that now you are going to be bending forward and touching your toes with your right hand. And the other hand, the left hand, place the hand on the left heels. Okay? So now hold on to your right toe in the prana mudra with your index and your middle finger. So your right hand, with your right hand, hold on to your right toe, and the left hand on your left heels. And continue with the Brahmari Kumbhaka here, where you are going to be breathing in, producing the sound of a male bee, and breathe out, producing the sound of a female bee. Lock in your perineum in the Mula bandha and continue to chant Sada Shivoham internally. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space and gaze forward.
Gulpastito padamekam prasarya tatpadagram sansrishet tatkarena Dunam pitam chavase chobayatra.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into Saurasana on the other side. So now you are going to be extending your left leg forward and place your tips of your hands on the ground, your palm facing forward, your left heel toes, the toes pointing upwards. Now continue with the Brahmari Kumbhaka and engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum and continue to chant Om Nithyananda, continue to chant Sada Shivoham in your inner space. Visualize Swamiji and gaze forward.
प्रसार्येकं पादतलं संस्थाप्य त्वेकपादकम्.
Good. Relax. Now let us enter into the next asana, which is Vidunanasana. So now you are going to be bringing, so with your left hand, index finger and middle finger, hold on to your left toe, and the right hand, place your right hand on your right heel. Continue with the Brahmari Kumbhaka. Lock your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Continue to chant Sada Shivoham and visualize Swamiji in your inner space and gaze forward.
गुल्पस्थितो पादमेकं प्रसार्य तत्पादाग्रं संस्पृशे तत्करेण गुल्पं चान्यं धारये तत्करेण दूढं पीठं चाभ्यसे चोभयत्र.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into Brahma Juranku Asana. So keep your toes on the ground and you're going to be Yes. So keep your toes on the ground and sit on your perineum. So the top of your heels should be touching your perineum. And now place your place your hands on your knees, palm facing upwards. And you're going to be keeping a gap in between your legs and you're going to be gazing through the gap. Okay? And keep your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Continue with the Brahmari Kumbhaka. Breathe in, producing the sound of a male bee, and breathe out, producing the sound of a female bee. And lock your perineum in the Mula Bandha and suck your stomach in and up while you're breathing out in the Jalandhara Bandha. Lock your chin to your chest in the Jalandhara Bandha and chant Sada Shivoham in your inner space and visualize Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, and gaze in between your hands.
दो ऊपनापानि होय वैसे एडी दो गुडानि वैसे कोरपगतल्या की माहिली आयुष माहिरा से मिली.
Relax. And now let us enter into the next asana, which is Kapilasana. So now you're going to be bringing your knees on the ground. You're still sitting on the top of your heels. And now place your hands on your knees. And continue with the Brahmari Kumbhaka. Lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha and suck your stomach in and up in the Uddiyana Bandha. Continue to chant Sada Shivoham internally and visualize yourself as Sage Kapila Muni. Gaze at the tip of your nose and gaze inwards.
उबे पगतली समतहरावे तिनको माहिली कोर मिलावे पना पानी उकड़ होए वैसे एडी डो जोन वैसे.
Good. Relax. And now the next asana is Bhadra Gorakasana. So remain in the same position, and here the difference is the bandha and the visualization. Now and where we are going to be gazing. So here, instead of gazing at the tip of your nose, we are going to be gazing at the third eye, and we are going to be engaging only the Mula Bandha. Lock in your perineum and visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Continue with the Brahmari Kumbhaka and the Japa Sada Shivoham.
दो पगतली संपुट करे कोरवारली वो परिदरे कोरवारली राके ऐसे तापरि मूलद्वारिट गिवेसे.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into Suryasana. So now raise your knees up above the ground and place your hands, your fingers into the Padma Mudra like a lotus, and raise your hand above you. Here you will continue with the Brahmari Kumbhaka and lock your perineum in the Mula Bandha, suck your stomach in and up in the Udhyana Bandha. Continue with the Japa Sadashivoham and visualize Lord Surya in your inner space and gaze through the fingers.
सूर्यासना. एडी डो गुड़ा तरी आने फना पाने बेट किट पुनीताने गौड़ा जंगत अदर करे रहे आडे वाम इश विदिगा है दो बुझा नबाद शफसारी कमल स्वरूप अंगुरिदारे पौच मदि छिद्र पुरिताने छिद्र विषय पुनि दृष्टि जुड़ाने.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into the next asana, Mandukasana. So now you are going to be sitting with your toes flat on the ground. Yes, now we are going to be entering into the last asana for today, which is the Shivasana. So lie down onto your mat and comfortably lie down onto your mat and relax your entire body. Relax your hands, relax your legs. Unclutch from your body, unclutch from any discomfort that you are having, any pain. Unclutch from your mind. Visualize that you are dead. And Swamiji, the incarnation, the 1008 incarnation of Paramashiva himself is liberating you. Just relax.
I welcome you all with my love and respect. Let you all open all your three eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham.
Rotate the body left and right.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
And slowly come to a sitting position.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Congratulations for having completed 39 40 asanas.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Like, subscribe and share, and join us again tomorrow to continue the sequence of asanas.
Om Nithyananda
Please join us for the
Paramashivoham.
live satsang as well at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, directly by Swamiji Bhagwan Nithyananda Parameshwara, who will be starting more
Nithyananda
during this Nithyananda
Paramashivoham.
birth anniversary of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Nithyananda Parameshwara, the avatar of
Nithyananda
Let us now end
Paramashivoham.
Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya
Paramashivoham.
Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Tat Sarvam Bhagavad Shri Nithyananda Parameshwara Bhaktarpanam.
Nithyananda
Om Nithyananda
Paramashivoham.